Hey everybody, Danny from Jason Bones Inspectors and James Devil Dog. Okay, so you seen the clip, right?
I seen the clip. I've seen the clip again, and I've seen it again, and I swear that's our B at our camp.
Yeah, that's it. That's the homestead.
The way the tree fell off the side on one corner, the bare rock in the front, the grassy, marshy area far into the bay.
The sand on the beach and plus Shithouse Rock, that's
Yeah,
on the way to the landing over there.
It looks too much to be someplace else.
Right. There's no other choice. I mean, we've lived in that area 50 years, 55 years, so we know the area quite well. But anyway, there is a Bigfoot film that's been on the internet for a little while. But it's right in our stomping grounds. It's right where we are.
It's our backyard, not our stomping grounds.
Well, pretty much.
Stomping grounds is a big place. Backyard, little place. This is a little place.
Yeah, this is our backyard,
Like we can stand on the dock and pee on that rock.
Pretty much. Especially
When we were kids.
When we were kids.
Nowadays, we have to maybe stand up closer. But
a little bit closer. But when we were kids, if we had a beer, we could easily hit it. Park the trees, knock the eagle out of the bush, But anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Jason Bones Inspectors, who is now Danny White Wolf and James Devil Dog, we are going to do this summer. We're going to go out 3 or 4 times this summer, or late spring, I suppose.
Well, probably May long weekend.
Probably.
Go out there, get the pontoon boat in the water, because the water be up high, and go for a couple of days and open the cabin up and chase all the mice out of the way.
Yeah.
This picking a Bigfoot trap I had in the back of the camp.
Yeah.
I had one there.
And so what we're going to do is this year, we're going to do Chasing Bigfoot series, okay? The 2 of us are going to go out and we're going to do techniques that you don't normally see. We're going to check things out. We have different ways of tracking and stuff. So what we're going to do, one of the first things we're going to do, obviously, is we're going to go and do a size comparison of the Bigfoot crossing the rock. We're going to figure out the height of it, the measurements, all that. It's also loon shit mud, so if something did walk there, it'd take 4 or 5 years for the prints to disappear. They kind of like cement. But we're going to go and we're going to check it out.
And I've seen things at camp over the last 35 years that I cannot explain.
Yeah.
There's some big predator out there that's not a bear.
Well, no, it's not a bear. And the other thing is, like, you'll be walking in the back 40, and all of a sudden, all the noise disappears, And then you'll see a bear running for its life, or a moose, just starts charging through, going the opposite direction, And 9 times out of 10, we go, okay.
Yeah, what's scaring them now?
Yeah, so something's definitely scaring the bigger creatures that are out there. So
Unless you're saying there's free beer at the corner store.
Well, that could be.
Yeah.
But anyway, so what we're going to do here on Jason Bones Inspectors, me and Jim, is we're going to go at least 3 times, maybe 4 times, between summer and fall. And we're going to go out there and see if we cannot find proof of the existence of Bigfoot, or no proof.
No, there's proof.
Well, there's probably. He's a big believer in Bigfoot, and I'm a big believer skeptic because I don't want to admit it. Bigfoot.
Well,
even though I see it. I don't know.
the way I've spent 20 years at sea, I've seen mammals that aren't supposed to be there anymore, but they're swimming there, and we got pictures of them.
No, this is true.
The giant squid
This is true.
was supposed to be a myth,
Ain't no myth.
and he's there. The mountain gorilla. It took them 80 years to find the damn thing.
Yeah.
And they found one. Several of them. So the idea that a primate wants to play hide and seek.
Well, yeah, and you gotta look at it. It's his backyard.
Yeah, it's his backyard, his front yard.
They know the terrain better than anybody, and I mean, really, if you think about it, if someone came into my house and started looking for me, I'd either smack them upside the head or disappear. So,
Me, I'd smack upside the head, didn't disappear.
well, that too. But anyway, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, like I said, if you don't want to be found, you're not going to be found.
Yeah, exactly. If we want to disappear off the face, we can, right?
Well, look at simple part of it is all these bad guys that the law wants, they can't find them because they want to be found.
Yeah.
So why not a primate?
Yeah, and you got to realize too, with animals and with Bigfoot and if any other creatures, they're going to be adept at camouflage. It's going to be second nature to them.
Yeah.
They're going to learn how to stock up on things. They're going to learn how to be like if they're searching for food, right? They first got to sneak up on the food to get the food, right? So they're going to be very stealthy anyway. So yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Also, if you look at the fact that animals change the color of their fur for the seasons, look at rabbits and mice.
Yeah.
They'll change the colors. Foxes will change colors as it gets colder. Their winter hair will come in and be different color and be heavier and thicker, so they'll blend into the background. So
yeah. So that's the thing.
yeah.
And he's got a really cool story about that actually. That maybe we'll talk about in another cinema. Maybe when we're out there. Who knows?
And I'll tell you, alcohol was not involved.
No alcohol involved. No alcohol was damaged in the processing of this story. After was though.
After the wedding,
After you saw it,
I said, "What the hell did I just see?"
Yeah, what the hell did you just see? And then you started.
And I said, "Mommy!"
Yeah.
And she said, "Shut up, kid, and grow up." So I did.
Yeah, she said, "Shut up and go up." So we said, "Okay." And he grabbed the rum, and I grabbed the rye, and that was the end of that. But
I also got stories of my autistic son, who was watching the Bigfoot TV documentaries, and then he at camp years ago he was in the camp and he heard banging and ran into the cabin, and he stayed there for 2 days.
yeah,
And then all of a sudden he starts getting up and he starts looking outside and looking around for him.
yeah.
So I think he saw something that he can't spit all over the place.
Well, yeah, and the thing after that though is he'd go out to the porch and then he'd make howling sounds like a Bigfoot would apparently do, and he'd start smacking logs against a tree. So
yeah.
there's something to it, and Jesse's autistic, so. But anyway, we're gonna go out there, guys. So Chasing Bones Inspectors is now in the cryptid business, so we're gonna go do that. We might hunt for Dogman too later, but not right now. First priority is we're gonna go and see what we can find, and I'm going to use my techniques. He's going to use his techniques. We're going to use our tracking skills and our trapping skills and all the other stuff, and hopefully we'll come up with something different.
Yeah. The second thing we're going to look for is a 10-pound pickerel.
Yeah, good fishing.
Yeah. But yeah, it's keep watching for updates. They'll be starting back, well, like I said, probably May long weekend, May 2 for weekend in Canada, because we salute beer.
Yeah,
Do force.
that's it.
And we'll go through the video that we saw on the internet that looks, and then we'll focus our camp, compare both together, check on the sighting area that we think it is.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna get out of the pontoon boat, and I'm going to go to the actual spot where it was filmed. I'm going to do the same walk across, and we're going to check out, that way it'll give us more
Scale.
Give us more scale, and then I can check the strides. I can check how many steps it takes to go across the rock, what the height of the creature was. All that stuff will be very simple to find out because I can walk on those same footsteps. So, like I think it took 5 steps or 6 steps to go across that rock, And if I remember correctly,
That rock was 30 feet wide.
if I remember correctly, it takes me about 10 steps to get across that rock. So, if that's the case, then this thing's got to be 2 feet taller than me. So, because it's going to have that another 1.5 foot stripe, right?
Yeah.
So,
And the legs on that thing that we saw, it looks like his calf leg from the kneecap to the foot looks to be about roughly 29 inches.
yeah.
I'm just guessing by going from the body of your people comparisons from biology classes.
Yeah.
So
anyway, we're gonna find out. We're gonna go do that. That's what's up this year. Stay tuned. Lots of crap coming up on this one. This one's gonna be a lot of fun.
yeah, let's go squatching.
Let's go squatching.
Let's go squatching.
Bye, all.